I'm Jess Davis, and this is my story of hope. I have 4 children. Haley is 22, Brooklyn is 16, Bo is 6, and Rhett is 5. And Bo is our little guy with Down syndrome. When I was about 11 weeks pregnant, the testing came back that there was a 90% chance that Bo would have Down syndrome. And that initial diagnosis and that initial shock was something that is truthfully indescribable. There's a period there where there's some grief, and I wish somebody would have told me that that grief is okay. You know, you grieve the life that you thought you'd have and the son that you have. And again, those initial days, there was a lot of cries, just wailing, gut-wrenching cries of a life that I just wasn't ready for. I didn't want to feel anything. I didn't want anything to do with Down syndrome, actually. And as hard as that is for me to say, that was the reality of it. I tabled absolutely everything. So the diagnosis, it's interesting because it's so isolating. I actually knew nobody with Down syndrome. I did not know the world of it. I had no idea what to expect. And our OBGYN, he really didn't offer a whole lot of resources. I didn't know how to interpret this new life. And truthfully, even when we had Bo, they still couldn't firmly say if he had Down syndrome or not. Unfortunately, we were sent home with a DVD. And this DVD was nothing but doom and gloom. It was horrendous. So my husband and I, after we watched the 3 minutes, we broke the DVD in half and decided not only were we not going to listen to that, we did not want any other family to receive that type of information either. So it's interesting because my 2 older daughters were about 14 and 6, I believe, 8 maybe. And my 14-year-old at the time, she was beyond protective. I mean, she instantly, so we gave her that, you know, not only are you gonna have a brother, but your brother is going to have Down syndrome. And she instantly went into protective big sister mode. My other daughter, Brooklyn, she was beyond excited. She just absolutely could not wait. It is her dream now to be a special education teacher. She wants to run Gigi's one day. They have full-on embraced this life and who he is. My youngest son, Rhett, he knows no different. Bo is Bo, and that's just his brother. He does not see a diagnosis. He does not see his challenges with speaking. He doesn't see any of it. That is just his big brother. I think one of the biggest lessons I've learned with Bo's diagnosis in the last 6 years is we live by the motto, in his time, at his own pace. And I have to remind myself of that every single day. He may not be 18 months and walking, but he will eventually. He may not be speaking at 6 years old, but he will, and he is with sign language. And I just keep reminding myself that the milestones that other kids have don't exist with him. And in his time, at his own pace, he will get there. For anybody that is on this journey, love wins. The love that you have for your child will always outweigh any scare, any challenge, any stress, anything that you feel like you're not capable of doing. That love wins. If I could give some encouraging words to a new mom that has just received this diagnosis, it truly would be allow yourself to feel. Allow the grief period to happen. Sit in those emotions because it's normal. It's okay. It's okay to say, I'm grieving the life I thought I'd have. I'm grieving the son I thought I'd have. And allow yourself that moment. But truly, I would say to you, do not be afraid of this journey. It's the greatest, most unexpected gift that you're ever going to receive. This journey isn't for everybody, but I'm telling you, it's one that you're gonna be so glad you're a part of, because I wouldn't trade this thing for a world.